Do you have questions and you badly need answers that sometimes you're afraid to ask because you don't want people to judge you, tease you, pity you? When you ask your friend, you get shitty answers. When you ask the internet, you get whatever is witty answers. But you just want some serious answers. I'm your friend, Mysteriah, taking your questions seriously, daily. We've got 3 tough questions that we're going to answer today. What's a good comeback to when a guy says, "Go make me a sandwich"? What are cute things to say to your boyfriend? Why do girls love baseball players? Mysteriah is going to try her best and answer these 3 questions. Our first question, from Miss Hates Sexist but dates someone who is sexist. When a guy says, "Go make me a sandwich," what's a good comeback? He's sexist and I'm trying to be witty. Any good comebacks? I don't have a comeback. How about 1, go make him a sandwich. 2, the next time around, it should be his turn. Ask him nicely to make you a sandwich. That shouldn't be so hard. Now the trick is to use the exact same voice when you ask him to go down on you. 3, tell him he's the best sandwich maker in the world. But that's too much. Just say, I love this sandwich. 4, start making bad sandwiches. 5, it'll be his turn to make you a sandwich. Go crazy about his sandwich. Exaggerate. Say something like, "Babe, you're truly a man of many talents. This is the best sandwich I've had in my life. And I just have to say, I had never enjoyed cooking. My mom is the worst cook. The only kind of cooking I knew was frying an egg, frying a bacon, chicken. And I dated a guy and I cooked fried chicken for him for some reason. And he said, this is the best fried chicken I've ever had in my life. I'm the happiest man alive." And damn right I believed him. And ever since that day, I just loved cooking for him. Today I just love cooking. 6 is to keep yourself busy. Be very good at your job, hang out with new friends, learn a new sport, get a new hobby. Fill your life with exciting things that making a sandwich no longer fits in your routine. And 7, try to go home hungry and tired from work. And I promise you, he's gonna make you a sandwich. If he doesn't, find someone who will treat you better. Well, that's not a comeback. What I'm trying to say here is, the goal isn't to be witty. The goal is equality. Question number 2 comes from Cutie. Cute things to say to your boyfriend. I tell him I love him all the time and I miss him. I call him my world and everything. I just don't want to repeat myself. Help! Now, Cutie, I love you, I miss you, you are my world, are things that he has heard in his past relationships. And things he will continue to hear in his future relationships. But here are 3 things you can do and say. How to say I love you, for example. Notice his good qualities. Is he hardworking? Is he passionate about basketball? Is he nice to his brother? Compliment him and say something like, "You're a really good brother. You always give me a reason to keep falling in love with you." The best compliments are the ones that are specific. And love is only true when it keeps happening to you. Now, how to say I miss you? Tell him a story. Tell him something about your day. Say you had coffee with your friends or colleagues and say something like, "Babe, I was in a coffee shop this afternoon with my friends and I remembered our first coffee date when you asked for hot coffee, but they gave you iced coffee. I remember how cute your reaction was that day, babe, or honey or sweetie. Coffee always reminds me of you. Oh, when you say that, you'll think is always on your mind. I mean, how often do we see coffee in a day? What I'm saying is the best way to communicate an idea is through a story. Now, how about how to say you are my everything? Cutie, I suggest not saying that. You've got to have your own world, your own shit, your other things. Question number 3 from Mr. Baseball Player. Why do girls love baseball players? I'm constantly getting hit on at my university by tons of chicks. Wow, tons of chicks. For the sole purpose of being a baseball player. What the fuck? Wow, good for you, man. If we think about it, guys, many girls really have a thing for baseball players. Now, why is that? Why? Dear girls, why do we have a thing for the stick that they're holding? But let's not get stuck with the specifics. Mysteriah says girls don't have a thing for baseball players specifically. Girls have a thing for societal currency. For my viewers out there, I hope you're smart enough to not take everything that is said on this channel as a fact. And I know Mysteriah's viewers are smart. I know that. Mysteriah says, it's just a theory, it's just a feeling, it's just what I believe in. I believe girls don't have a thing for baseball players just because they're baseball players. The attributes associated with the sport like fitness, discipline, teamwork, and all that jazz that these articles talk about, trying to justify a certain fascination towards baseball players. And some girls would say, oh, I love a baseball player's butt. But that kind of butt is not exclusive to those who play baseball. My neighbor Jim, who knows no sport but the gym, has that butt because of the gym. Fitness, discipline, teamwork. These are characteristics that all sportsmen have. And I agree. These characteristics are attractive, appealing, sexy. But baseball player, those aren't magic words. Like when a guy says, hey, I'm Chris, I'm a baseball player. Abracadabra! Girls are in love. That's just not the case. Go to another country, say the Philippines, for example. If you're a baseball player, the only thing that would be hitting you up is reality. That if you love baseball in that country, you're as good as a nobody. And why is that? Because they're into basketball. You go to Australia, they're into cricket. Anywhere else in the world, soccer or football. Yeah, football! And truth be told, many girls, or should I say, tons of chicks, hit on football players. You could count the number of football players who don't get a girl pregnant before they turn 25. A unique observation that doesn't seem to be apparent compared to other professions. This is Mysteriah's theory. Girls are into baseball players because of their societal currency. Now, you may Google societal currency, but you won't get results. You don't have to Google now. And you might be saying, are you coining a term for something you can't explain? Maybe. That's the best way to get away with things. We are social animals. We are animals that live in groups, in communities, in societies. And whether we admit it or not, being accepted and having value, the very definition of currency, are desirable things in our society. This is why kids feel good when they hang out with the jocks. Why girls tend to date a lawyer more than a salesman, even if the salesman earns more, looks better, treats her better. Let me just say, the societal currency of lawyers are way too overvalued in our society. Hello to viewers who are lawyers. Our society loves you. And you might say, but my bestie Linda ran away with a former baseball player turned loser. That guy's got negative currency. That is love. I admire that. A very complex topic, and that happens after attraction. It actually only supports the point that we get attracted to societal currency, even if the guy has got a loser tendency. And you might say, Mysteriah, I'm not that kind of girl. I don't give a fuck about society. I don't get fooled by currency. Now that's my girl. I would love it if attraction was based entirely on compatibility, on magic. Now we're only answering why tons of chicks love baseball players, not why all chicks aren't we. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you have a question that you want to be taken seriously, or you need some advice on something, write it down below. And see you tomorrow.